Sorry. You alright? That's it.
Alright, time out! That's it, time out! Guys, let's all calm down, yeah? We're all worked up. Let's all just, like, chill the F out and talk for a second.
Hey guys, I hope you're all having a great day, and today's video is going to be covering a couple of things that are confirmed, as well as a couple of things that are basically confirmed at this point about Season 13, and I will be speeding through these things, so buckle up. So first up, we have this new sort of weapon bunker that will be appearing on Stormpoint, and we actually saw this along with the Spectres, and this is most likely going to work in a similar fashion to the Bloodhound Trials, where you fight off these guys and then you get some loot. So once you get into Season 13, I highly recommend you go and check out some of these bunkers. They do look pretty freaking sick, and we did also get teasers for these things some time back. Now, aside from the weapon bunkers, we also have one more addition to the loot pool, and this one is pretty significant, as this is most likely a new smart loot bin. Once again, this thing was also included in a previous teaser, and Shrugtal was also one of the first people to talk about this. Basically, the smart loot bin looks at what your loadout currently is, and it looks at what you currently have, and the loot bin will determine what you need, and that's basically what you get once you open the loot bin. It's a pretty cool idea, and Respawn is most likely introducing these sorts of things to steer Apex towards less RNG, so basically you winning fights or you winning games is less determined on pure luck and it's more determined on skill, which is in my opinion a pretty good thing. Of course, it is a battle royale, so they can't eliminate too much RNG, but I do think this is a pretty good change. Now, aside from that, we will also most likely be getting a Rampart Buff. For those of you that don't know what the Rampart Buff is, I'll show some stats up on screen right now. This is also coming from Shrugtal, but Rampart's tactical is going to get pretty freaking insane. Not only is the deploy time basically reduced by half, but the hit points of the shield while it's deploying is also increased significantly. This makes Rampart's tactical quite freaking deadly, and we will have to see how she pairs up along with Newcastle. And of course, I can't just leave him out of this video. He is of course confirmed for Season 13. He's our next legend, and I'll quickly skim over his abilities because most of you probably know what those are already, but just in case some of you don't, here's what they are. And we actually saw each of these in action in the trailer, so I'll play some of that footage up on screen while I talk about it. His passive is the ability to drag down teammates along with him. So basically, if your teammate gets down in the open, he can go ahead and drag that teammate into cover much faster than if that teammate tries to crawl, especially since based on the trailer it looks like he has a sort of arm shield that protects him while he's dragging the teammate. This is a very effective solution, and this is basically like a different version of Lifeline's res shield. His tactical deploys this temporary shield that blocks things in one direction, and based on some previous leaked footage, it seems like you can actually move this shield around, and you can also command it and tell it which direction to face. Now, some of you might be wondering, okay, why would I use this instead of a Gibby bubble? And yes, while the Gibraltar Dome does provide 360 degrees protection, this tactical ability is mobile, and it also recharges much faster. I think the cooldown is basically half the time as Gibraltar's shield, so if you take that into account, this is definitely more useful in certain situations. And of course, finally, we have his ultimate. He basically jumps up into the air, launches himself in the direction that you want to deploy the ultimate, and when he finally deploys it, it builds this wall that has a ton of hit points, and so it's basically a mobile piece of cover that no one's gonna bother shooting through. I mean, if you want to actually break the shield, you're gonna waste a ton of ammo. It's just not worth it, and so this ultimate is definitely gonna come in handy, especially in open areas. And as you know, Stormpoint does have quite a few open areas, so you can start to see where Newcastle is gonna come in handy. And finally, the last thing I want to touch on is Valkyrie's Heirloom, as at the moment it appears that she might be getting her Heirloom in Season 13. Now, this is less on the confirmed side, it's more on the likely to happen side, but yeah, there you go. That's some stuff that's confirmed for Season 13, as well as some stuff that's very likely to come for Season 13. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope this made your day just a little bit better. Let me know in the comments below which one of these things you want to see the most, and of course, as always guys, stay safe, and I'll see ya in the next one. Peace out.